Okie dokie. Today we are going to be taking all of this wax protective coat off of these pieces and we're going to be painting them like the real in life pieces that these are resembled after. Modeled after, sculpted after, we've got all of them. There are 8 total pieces, technically 9 if you count the binkies twice, but we're going to count the binkies only once. Get a bonus binky. So everything here is something of my son's that like I deemed weight worthy enough to be put on Momma Monster. And so I want to show you everything that's on her first, and then I'm going to show you all of the stuff that I have gathered from my house. I need to keep remembering that I can talk to you guys through here and I don't have to like look. You guys are over here. We got a great new angle. You can see yourselves. Look, you're in the little stripe bar. Okay, back to non-ADHD world. Let me show you what we have cultivated. Number 1, we have a teddy bear. Unfortunately, unfortunately, what am I saying? My son sleeps with the teddy bear that I made this resemble. And when I went to go see if he was like cuddling it in his crib, because maybe I'd get lucky and it was on the other side. No, of course, he's like on top of it. So what I did to show you the teddy bear is I made it my desktop background. There you go, guys. This is a bumblebee bear that also has my son's heartbeat in it from when he was in my womb. And in this photo, you can't tell, but those are my legs. And that's my pregnant belly. This was the day we did my gender reveal. This is the day we got this stuffed animal that he sleeps with every single night. So that's this bad boy right there. Look at them. Look at him. So we will be making those stripes, the same color arms, the same color head, ears, all of that exactly the same, because past Allie's ambitions and today's Allie's ambitions align, and we are here for the misery, right? We're gonna make all of the things the exact same colors. Just wait, it gets complicated. So that's just number 1. That's just this little guy. He's gonna take us a little bit. It's okay. We got a better angle now. You can see exactly what we're doing, right? Let me pull you guys back up in the chat. There we go. So what is next? Number 2, his bottle. Lucky for us, freshly used. Don't worry about it. It's my favorite color, and he's got rainbow ones, so this is the one that I chose to resemble for this little bottle doohickey here. So we're gonna have white handles and a bottle. And then what's number 3? We have these blocks. Look at these beautiful, beautiful blocks right here that I was like, I made all these small details, and what was I thinking? Yeah, you wanna hear what I'm thinking today? We're gonna make them all the same blocks as what decorates my son's room, right? Look at these off colors. They're beautiful, they're gorgeous. Wait for the third one, wait for the third one. Boom, how are we supposed to get that color? How am I supposed to get this color? How am I I'm gonna match it. I'm gonna do it. How am I supposed to? I don't know. Also that green, who are you? Where did you come from? You're not forest, but you're not sage, but you're not... Is there like a in-between? I gotta figure it out. And then this one's cream, so of course it just looks like natural clay. Yeah, glutton for punishment, but that's what these are modeled after. Real life, baby. Okay. I'm not already over it. Don't mind me. Okay, so that's just number 3. That was already a lot. Number 4, we've got on this side of our beautiful baby, we've got a diaper. I've got a diaper. Of course I do. But they've got, okay, so it's not just white and it's not just straps. They've got little doodles, and he always does Huggies, and like they have like a certain thing on them. So I want to, as best as I can, which probably not at all, put like some of these little doodles on it. Like we ain't doing all. Can you see this? I am not doing all that, but I'm at least doing like these the little bumps, the little whoops, okay? So diaper. Not complicated at all. Just little, but we're gonna match the colors too, right? Okay, so then we have the easiest one, the blanket. This is the blanket. I crocheted him. We're just gonna match this like mint sagey green and not try to do the texture, because why would I might try to do the texture. It's just crochet. How hard could it be? Like, how hard could it be, right? So then, hello, welcome. So then, that's not all. We have the, number 6 is the binkies. So we got binky number 1 and binky number 2, right? And then we've got, God, we can't even get to the thing in my hand because this is the onesie we'll be copying. Are we gonna be able to get, no, I'm not unrealistic. I'm just gonna like, just about it, right? It's gonna be just about exactly however close I wanna get it, right? Okay, but this is the onesie that I brought my son home in. So we're at least doing a black with white lettering, kind of something that we can BS together, right? Right? Okay, so we're tracking. And then the last, but certainly not least, number 8 is the sock. This sock is blue tipped with blue heel, and it's a cute white sock, right? What could be so significant about a sock? I don't know. It's really funny to put him on him, and he's trying to walk right now. So these don't have the rubber bottoms. He just slips, and these are one of my favorite, like, to see him in. He's like super freaking cute with these little blue patches on him. And it's also hilarious because he just slips everywhere and we end up having to take him off all the time. But when I think of like him in socks, I always think of this sock. So this is the sock we're going to put on it. And this is kind of what started everything. So we're going to start with this and we're going to randomly number generate. You know, I just listed 1 through 8. We're going to randomly number generate the rest of which ones we're going to be coloring, because it's all going to be awful because we've all got a color match. So there's going to be, you see this? This right here, oh, you can't see what I'm doing. This right here, this is all, so I can, it's parchment paper, so I can mix my colors right here. So we're gonna start with our sock, and we're gonna uncover our sock here. We're gonna move our Momma Monster over slightly while we are trying to mix our colors and everything, just so that we can, hello everybody, hello. So that we can start. Do you guys want to see what it's like to take off this silicone? Or do you guys want to color match blue sock? What are we thinking? Let me find this little tool. This is the little tool doohickey guy that I use. Like, it's got a little pointer to it. And that's what I use to like try to get the little end up. Wait, I have to wait for somebody to tell me what we want to do first. Doesn't matter. We're doing it. We're pulling this off. So we're going to expose the raw clay. So you see how it's got like this yellow over it right here? Let me tap at the right spot. Right here. That's going to go away because we sealed this off in our little pocket. When was that? Wednesday? Look at that. Look at that. Didn't color our sock even a little bit. And now, unlike traditional waxes, like the liquid wax that you usually put on the bottom of your pots, you have to like burn it off, or like there's like a different like chemical reaction that you can do to like get it off with other materials. But look how easy that was. Now we have a fully able to color our sock. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the white down first on the whole thing and then figure out the blue. I think we're just going to walk through the entire process so you guys can all be like aware of what we're doing. So like next time we can figure it all out together. Hi guys. Hello everybody. How are you doing? No, they're not blue. This is just like a temporary wax and they all peel off, and we're going to be coloring all of these teal things today will be colored all of the colors that these are. Blue is temporary. I should put like a little note here. Removing all the teal. Let's do it. Let's put a note. That way when people come in and they didn't see last time that it's only temporary, they won't misunderstand. Oh man, I should have. Okay, hold on. We're figuring this out together, guys. Okay, I've got this. Why doesn't it scroll my thing? That's awesome. I'm so excited. Isn't it so cute? And I love that like each piece that I have is represented by like a physical piece that I can show you guys like, this is why I'm doing, this is the thing. Like, of course, this is just a monster and she's just holding a baby, but it's me and that's my son and this is his stuff. These are things I did. And it's just, you know, it changes just being a monster to like more. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Hello, hello. We're finally coloring all the things we made teal. What am I writing on this? Somebody tell me what I'm writing on this. I made it and my ADHD said, eh. And now you guys have to write what's supposed to be on this to tell people we're removing this stuff while I figure out the white. Oh no. Do I have any white? Brother. Okay, nobody panic. I've got this figured out. Yeah, the piece is very, very sentimental. There should be enough. That might have been too much. There's no going back. How do we feel about this angle today? Like we can actually see what I'm doing with my hands, but then we can also see me and it doesn't have to... I just sprayed myself with so much water. I still had water on my hand and it had water on the bottom of this one. And anyways. How was y'all's Saturday? How was your weekend? How are you all doing? What are your plans for tomorrow? That's a long sentence. The teal is temporary seal. It will be removed to customize the color. We do have 2 lines. Hold on. Hold on. I do not know about my handwriting for all this. How do you spell temporary? T-E-M-P-O-R-A-R-Y. Wow. You can tell I was looking at the screen when I was spelling temporary because it's like la 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 la. Dumb. Comma. It will be removed to customize the color. Gotta put a smiley face and always end it with a heart. Always end it with a heart. That's how people know how you're feeling. If you don't put emojis, how will they know? Does that look good? Can you guys read that? Is it backwards? I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to fix it if it's backwards. How do I write backwards? We're stuck. We're stuck. We're stuck. What do we do? What do we do? Okie-dokie. Well, I'm moving on. I'm not panicking. I'm just moving on. We're going to leave that there until I get annoyed that it is backwards. Okay, as I'm applying it, doesn't look like I'm doing anything. That's okay. And if you wonder why I keep talking to you guys this way, and I'm telling you things this way, you're over here. But you're over here. But you're over here. I can't see your comments unless I look over here. So, don't judge me. Appreciate The profile, the side profile? I don't know. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Hello, hello, hello. It's backwards. Let them figure it out. I know. I would not even begin to understand how to begin to write it backwards, because the sentence needs to be backwards and the letters need to be backwards. Teal temporary. I should just talk like caveman. Every 5 seconds. Teal temporary. We removing for true color. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I had too much caffeine before this. I'm also real anxious right now. I might need to do my breathing exercises. I might have to do a couple coats of this white. She's very translucent, which is fine. Me too. You like our Momma Monster? Oh, so beautiful. Are you talking about my side profile? Joke. You don't have to lie to me. It's okay. Okie dokie. We've got a nice white, used to be teal. Now it's white sock. Now we have the glorious job of color matching this, which I think will be one of the easiest ones because we're pretty close when we have this. So. I don't want to get this too dirty though. Alrighty. I didn't think this part through. I was like, I'm just gonna color, like mix some, and usually I have like a scraper palette type of thing. It's like flat and you get like scoop, and I don't have something to scoop and, you know? So, like Wanda, do you just have my arm in your face? I'm so sorry. That was awkward. I won't do it again, I promise. Okay, I'm gonna put some of this white here. And I'm gonna slowly add this blue in. Very slowly. And see what we can do. Oh my gosh. Why does it look like that? Why? Ew. Why does it, why? Intrusive thoughts are telling me just to stick my finger all the way through it, and I don't want to do that because I don't want to clean it up. Okay. Is it just like a weird air pocket, sir? I guess so. What in the world? I'm so glad you guys had to witness that with me. What was that? What did I even just do? Why is it chunky? Too many questions. There we go. Look at that. Nothing a little stirring can't ever figure out, right? I should have just poked it. I feel like I should have just poked it. Who cares about what we have to do afterwards? Live in the moment. Okay. Okie dokie, guys. I'm thinking we're gonna do this. I need a scoop, like, It's fine. I'm just gonna put my arm in your face again. And I'm just gonna scoop it with a paintbrush. Can you guys see what I'm doing, like down here on the side? You cannot. Well, I'm mixing the... Can you see it now? Yeah, you can kind of see it now. Welcome. I can scoot over. Hold on. You're not inconvenient at all. It's me. I'm the problem. I should have just sat closer to begin with. It's fine. I can move everything. Okay. Back to mixing. I can already tell this is not enough blue. More blue. Okay, still not dark enough. So what'd everybody do today? How was your Saturday? Okay, this is not working. I'm gonna take some of this, make a smaller pile, and try again. I think I have too much white. This blue needs to be like half as dark. And I think a little bit more brilliant, like a little bit bluer, less gray. Like this is the right tone, it just needs more blue. Okay. We can work with this. We can work with this. We have nice calm music now tonight too. Last night, or Wednesday night's stream, we had like this most energetic music and it was just like bum, 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 bum. And I was just over here like la-da-dee, la-da-dee, la-da-dee. And like I made a couple comments about like, this is just too exciting. This is just too exciting. This time, super chill. Super lazy today. Didn't do anything but cuddle my baby. I need to start dinner soon. Aw, that sounds like the perfect day. Today I took my baby to the beach, which was a choice. No, I'm just kidding. He was great. He's always great. But he was so exhausted from our beach trip that he just kind of like didn't take a nap. First of all, he went to bed 2 hours early because he didn't take his second nap of the day, but did take 3 naps throughout the morning before 11 o'clock. So like the schedule was already, oh my God, we're almost there. We just need a little bit. We're almost there. Oh my God, we're almost there. Oh my God. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes. I thought this was gonna take way longer. So we went to the beach. We woke up super early. Woke up at 6:30, that's not super early. But woke up early, we went to the beach. Yeah, a little bit more blue. And then we ended up just hanging out because he just didn't want to not cuddle. He's teething right now, so he didn't want to like not be cuddled by someone and independent play. So like we just ended up both having, like between me and my husband, both ended up having to like cuddle him and hold him for the afternoon. And then like he was just getting like super fussy, and we were like, nah, he's got to go to bed. And it was like, we usually start feeding him at 6:30. It usually takes him like 30 to 45 minutes to eat. And then, dude, that's the color. We did it. We're geniuses. Now watch us use like barely any of this. I made so much of this color and it matches perfectly. Like, look at that color match. That's beautiful. That's perfect. So we're going to use barely any of it because all we need is a heel and a toe. Let it sink in. I could use this paintbrush and still have extra on this paintbrush. That's how little we're using. But then I started getting ready for my live after we did like the beach and the hangout and we were just chilling and everyone was nice and relaxed. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump you like that. Let me put you back to your position so that you can see Momma Monster and me again. Hi, I'm back. Ooh, now you're crooked. Oh, now you're shaky. Oh no. What'd I do? What did I do? There we go. Let me tighten you. There we go. A little out of control, looking all over the place. What are you doing? Get out of my room. I'm just kidding. What are you going to see? My TV? My dogs in their crates because they're attached to my hip? I thought the dogs were bad. Okay, hold on. I thought the dogs were bad. My son follows me into every room because he's crawling and practically walking. Every room. And it's not just like the dogs or just my son. No, it's all three of them. So here comes Lincoln just crawling. Sprint crawling is what I call it. He just comes sprint crawling at me. And the dogs are just behind him like, what adventure are we going on, dude? I'm gonna beat all y'all up. Stop it. Leave me alone. I just want to pee. Not beating anybody up. Maybe in a tickle fight, but that's about all I've got. It's the only advantage I have. Always know your enemy's weaknesses. Any nice plans for your Sunday? You said it doesn't matter. My son is 6. Oh, it doesn't get better. My son is 6 and still attached to me. Follows me everywhere unless he's outside with his dad. I'm hoping, as much as my son absolutely adores me, he is also home with me all day, every day. So what I'm hoping happens is, because he doesn't get to see Papa as much, right? And when Papa comes home from work, he gets all excited, and then he only wants Papa because he's been stuck with Mama all day, right? Totally reasonable. I got you. I'm a lot, and this all the time, especially when the anxiety gets high. Tap out. Tap me out. Anyways, so I'm hoping that he's got like this really, really cute connection with his dad where sometimes he just prefers his dad. And I'm like, oh no. And my heart breaks a little, like for real, my heart breaks a little. And then I go, I can go sit down by myself. Oh no. You know, it's one of those. Oh no. Don't prefer Papa. Please, no. It's perfect. Can you guys even see that detail? Because of the lighting. Oh God. I can only do so much. That's all I can do. This turntable is like my worst enemy right now. Because usually what happens is I can hold it with my left hand. But to do that, I kind of have to like cuddle you guys. And it's a little bit awkward for me to hold it and also paint this. So did I do the toe wrong? No, I didn't. Okay, thank God. It looks wrong. But I'm hoping it's because I didn't do like the tip of it. No, that looks good. That looks good. That looks good. The only bad thing is I sculpted little lines right there, and there's no line in that. There's only like, I was trying to depict like this top part, but I put like horizontal lines instead of vertical lines like this. Because I didn't have the sock with me when I was sculpting. I just had like a concept of an idea of a plan of what I wanted to get done, right? So we'll figure it out. We're figuring it out. Get back where you're supposed to be. And I'll stay in my lane over here, okay? Just behave. Just behave. You know how old this contraption is that's holding my phone to help me with this? Why are we crooked again? Like, we are so crooked. We're gonna get this. Eventually, we're gonna get this. Now you're way too tall. Are we still crooked? We are, and I'm gonna ignore it. All right, so all of that mixing and all of that color that we just made, all for those 2 little dots up there, and that's just number 1. Let's randomly generate the next one. Alrighty, what's our next thing that we're gonna unteal and make the correct color? Number 1. You would do that to me. Why? We're doing the teddy bear. That guy. Ta-da! The teddy bear that is not just yellow, which matches the monster. It's also gray. I I don't own the color gray. I have white. I have black. Do I have? I don't. Why don't I have black underglaze? Why don't I have black underglaze? I found the black underglaze. We can make gray now. Thank God, because I don't own gray, but I have yellow. Obviously, we colored the whole monster yellow on Wednesday. I finished the dots. There's a video up of the dots, of me doing all of the dots. So if you want to see me hunched over with no makeup for an hour and a half, or a minute and a half, check it out. I'm there, hunched over with no makeup on, sweating, getting all these dots done. Like my water. Is this mason jar so cute? It's adorable. Don't even. It's adorable. Also, a piece related to my son, which I should have put this. This was the most annoying thing. You want to know why I own this mason jar? I actually own 4 of these mason jars with these cute little lids because I needed this for when I was breastfeeding. I kept all my milk in it and stuff. Now, I use it for random things. That was such a journey. Maybe I should make a whole monster for that. And it should just be a cow. I can't tell you how many times I was like, I'm a cow. All the time. All the time. That's what it felt like. Feed me, change me, let me sleep. Okay, I need to clean my brushes. That's what I'm doing in the background. That's me currently. What's you currently? Please don't say a cow. I don't know what else you would be referring to. I'm a little bit scared. Are you a cow? God, I have to do this after every single color match. This is gonna be a minute. We might not get all these done in this live. A cow. Okay, she did mean a cow. I was over here like, I'm gonna be so offensive. Okay, a cow. If I'm not breastfeeding, I'm making the 6-year-old food for dinner for me and my fiance. It sounds miserable. How old's the little one that you are breastfeeding? How old is your baby? Clearly little, very little baby. 6 weeks and you're cooking? 6 weeks and you're cooking? 6 weeks and you're cooking? Excuse me? Excuse me. You know what I was doing at 6 weeks? I don't know either because it's all a blur. It's gonna be a blur later for you too. Cooking? Cooking? Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I just got lucky. My husband cooks so very well, so I don't have to worry about stuff like that. But I couldn't imagine 6 weeks after having Lincoln having to think about cooking. Or taking care of anything other than him. Like, it was just like nap when he was napping, up when he was up, didn't do any of the chores or anything like that because they'll get done eventually. Someone will do them. I'll do them when people come into town and stuff. You know what I mean? That's usually when it got done, is when I was like panicking. But like, why am I shaking both of these? I need these two. I can't tell stories and do art. I get distracted easily. Girl, someone should be cooking for you. Okay. Like, I'm not, like, I'm crazy, but like, I'm not degenerate. I don't know about that one. Ah, I got the blue on my finger. Also, 6 weeks, boy or girl? What'd you just have? Also, that's such a big age gap. Like, not judging. That's 6 and then 6 weeks, 6 years old and then 6 weeks old. Woo. Why are you doing it again? Did you forget? This shit sucks. You were free. You didn't have to do it again. Like, you were out of it. You were out of the trenches. You gotta go back through the terrible 2s and the tremendous 3s. I don't know what 3s are called, but they're worse than 2 and nobody tells you about it. 4 is crazy too, so I don't know why. She should have her feet up if somebody should be taking care of her. I'm just saying. I don't know about all that, but she should be taking care of herself and not on her feet so much. So someone should be helping her. At least not be on her feet so much. Exercise is still good. Ah! Just throwing things everywhere. I just want it off of me. A baby girl. She wasn't planned. I thought we were done. You just started. We pressed the restart button. You were 6 years down the line and you clicked restart. Dang. You know what? Good for you. I bet your baby girl is going to be everything that you've ever wanted or ever need in your entire life. Because you got one boy and one girl. You're going to get all the experiences. It's going to be... We'll go through it together. We'll go through it together. Lincoln turns 1. He's 11 months today. He turned 11 months old today. So he turns 1. I'm trying to make gray still. Still haven't done it. He turns 1. Oh, look at what it looks like. Why does it look like that? Ew. Okay. Having a little stirring won't fix. Oh, 4, you're good. You just added 1 to the herd. Never mind. You good. You're fine. Like, yeah. 0 to 1, super difficult. Brand new, right? That's what we're doing. Super difficult. Brand new. 1 to 2, very, very hard. Now you're balancing, like, usually toddler and newborn. But then you get a 3rd, a 4th. You just cut it, like, come on. Come on. Add it to the list. Keep them rolling. I'm making so much gray for no reason. I need to scoop some of it back in. Okay, go back. Okay, none of this is working the way that I want it to work. It's all a mess and I'm just gonna have to go with it. It's like a light gray. Hold on, I need to Okay, it's like a medium gray. You guys remember what the teddy bear looks like, hopefully? Because I just got the camera back set, so we are gonna have to wait a minute. All right, my son will be 18 in November. Wish he was still a baby. My baby's a baby, and I wish he was still a baby. I've got you. I can't imagine when my baby's 18. I want to cry, but my makeup looks cute today, so I won't. But I might. I brought out his the onesie that I will be using to model my onesie on the thing after, and I bring it out of the bedroom where I have it in a very secret, super me place for it. So I'm gonna lose it eventually, but I hope not, because I put all of the baby stuff together. So hopefully method to the madness, right? And I come out with the newborn onesie after me and my husband are literally putting away 12-month outfits so that we can go buy a bunch of new 18-month outfits for him. And I'm holding this newborn outfit that he came home from the hospital in, and I'm just like in tears, and my husband's like, yeah. And I'm like, he doesn't fit in my lap anymore. He's too long. He's not, like all of the things, all of the feelings. The last month he won't be 1 year old. Like, I've been a mess all day. About it. But yeah, that particular piece was just like I remember when he only weighed 7 pounds. He weighs 22 pounds now. And he hurts my arms, but he doesn't want me not to hold him. So I guess I just have to get arm muscles. Okay, I've got a cute light gray that I think I'm gonna use with the teddy bear. Let's strip the teddy bear and let's start painting. Where is my hook? There it is. Alrighty. Let's remove the temporary. I'm going to put my whole sleeve in this gray. Even with my first, I've always said being a mom is the hardest thing I've ever done. Yes, yes, yes. And then also, not just being a mom, being a stay-at-home mom that owns her own, like, I don't know, my own business. I sell my own artwork. Like I'm an artist, so I don't really have a job. So I stay home all day because my job is to stay at home with Lincoln all day while my husband goes to work. And I think that is, I was in the military for 6 years. I think that staying home with my son is the most exhausting thing, deployed for 7 months, most exhausting thing I have ever done in my entire life. Having a child, raising a child, being around a child in your 30s. I turned 31 last month. Raising a child in your 30s? In your 30s, first of all. Second of all, in general, it's just like the most emotionally, physically exhausting thing that I have absolutely ever done. And mentally, like, just like the ideas that you have of like the other day I was talking about like I should be the ideal mother type, and I'm not, because I'm not calm or nurturing. I'm crazy, chaotic, and hyperactive. And like just kind of like expressing that. And you know, I've talked to my best friend about it, therapy about it, other mothers about it, and it was like and by other mothers I mean my best friend again, because she counts as like 10 people. Her opinion weighs as 100, so you better watch out. Stay on her good side. But where was I going with this? Yeah, like it's crazy what having a baby does, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally, and like how you see yourself, how other people see you, like how you kind of think about things. It's all so different. It's all changing. And it is the hardest thing I think I've ever done. It's very exhausting, but boy, is it fun. Oh my gosh, I laugh every day. My son is the biggest goober. He is the happiest, like most goobery man I've ever met. And he's just a blast. He's just a blast. There was just one day he taught himself how to do like, and that was the entire day. He was just all day, all day. Lincoln, you want more? You want more food, or are you all done? He goes, guess we're done. I don't know what that means, so we're done. Like, just the cutest. Absolute cutest. I don't for a millisecond think that any of the hard work is misplaced or not worth it. I've always felt that, like, even though I've never wanted to have kids, and I was convinced by love that I do want a kid. My husband wants 2 kids, and everybody else is asking us when the next one's coming, especially with Lincoln becoming a year old, which is weird because no one asked after our wedding, but everyone asked after Lincoln. But anyways, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, I never regretted a single moment of being like a stay-at-home mom and being able to raise him and teach him things. Like, he's the smartest. He's a genius one moment and a complete... A complete baby the next. Logics, and then it doesn't. And like, he can follow what you're doing, and then he tries to do it and gets angry. Gets so angry when he can't do things. I see a lot of my anger issues in him. It's fine. We'll work through breathing exercises together, you know? Breathing exercises, they help. Plus, I think, like, I had a moment with Lincoln, because, like, it did feel like once I had a kid, I was a stay-at-home mom. Like, I can't really do anything else. I can't pursue my art career anymore. And it really had me down a lot, because I was already really struggling with my art career after I stopped selling at vendor events. And like crisis identity and what do I want to do with my life and with my artwork, identity crisis type of thing. And wasn't happy with just selling fine art. I think what I was really missing is the live stream and the people and the getting to share experiences and have experiences and friends and family all joining in and being part of the process and having people to bring along with me and explain things and, you know, bounce ideas off of. Like, what if I'm just being completely, like, no-brained and I'm like, guys, this is a great idea. And then maybe one of you guys could talk me out of it before I figure out it's not such a great idea. So right now I'm doing his ears, his arms, and then I'm going to do his legs. And then I'm going to go look at the desktop and I'll show you the picture of the teddy bear so I can figure out where the gray stripes go and if his snout was gray or yellow, because I don't remember anymore. And then, so once I do the legs, we'll look at that, and then we will do the last of the gray, and then cry, because I made so very much gray. It's okay, I also made so very much of that other blue as well, and there's nothing we can do about it. That's okay, it'll be worth it, because now all of these pieces are picture accurate, or piece accurate. What they were modeled after. Is the backward sign very distracting? Should I remove the sign? I feel like it's a bit distracting. What'd you say? TikTok has been boring without you. I'm glad you're back. It's been 4 years. There's no way. I'm sure that you found plenty of other fun, creative, silly people to follow along. Maybe not live stream, but videos at least. I see a bunch of people that are pretty silly, energetic. Oh my gosh, speaking of silly, energetic, you know, I'm back. So I'm posting videos on YouTube. And that's my ultimate platform that I want to get to is YouTube. So I'm posting videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, blah, blah, blah. But like YouTube's where it's at. That's where I want to be. That's the goal. This is a stepping stone, but we love stepping stones. We got to start from somewhere. My first comment I get on one of my first videos that I restart uploading, because I never really stopped uploading, but like it restarted with this last live on Wednesday. I took a bunch of clips from it. I've been just slam posting from all these clips. The very first comment. You know what? You know what this 30-year-old commented on this 30-year-old person commented on my she said, millennial cringe. I say that as a 30-year-old. You're millennial cringe. Stop commenting on, comment on it and tell me these things, but I'm not going to do anything about it, but thank you for the interaction. Stop projecting. We don't need that here. That was my first comment. And I was like, so excited. I was like, I'm back in it. That live stream was great. I got all these videos. I was so excited. Okay, I'm also not coloring. I need to be underglazing. Dude, that was my very first comment. And I was just like, okay. There's a stripe under the neck and there's a stripe right across the belly. We can handle that. But I was like, it's such a nothing comment. I don't care. It means nothing to me. But it was the fact. It was fact. I'm sitting on the couch later and I look at my husband, super insecure. And I look at him and I'm like, I'm not cringe, am I? And he was like, no. And I was like, okay. He goes, even if you were, who cares? And I was like, yeah, even if I was. So I am. I don't care. Some of my favorite content creators are super millennial cringe type 2. Whatever. Why you gotta do me like that though? Damn. Dang. Somebody out here projecting. Ugh. Okay. One more stripe onto the yellow, which hopefully does not blend completely in. Maybe we should mix it with a color. Yellow, blue, red. So it would be purple. If we mix a little purple in, it'll turn the yellow neutral. So let's do that. Okay, so I said across the belly, right? Like right across the belly. No, I got the underglaze on my shirt like I said I would because I put my sleeve back down. I'm a mess. Right across the belly. Like a seat belted onto mama. Seat belt our baby. Come on, little teddy bear. All right. Let's put some yellow and some purple together and then let's pop this on it. What is going on here? Hello? Yellow from whatever I made earlier. There we go. Boom. Okay. Next. Yellow and purple. Yellow and purple. Where'd I put the yellow? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Having a rough day. Who down? Did I shake this? Sorry, I was texting somebody back. It's important. Shook it now. Okay, main color is yellow, so we'll take a scoop of yellow. I'm not pouring nothing anymore. I make too much. That's already gonna make too much. It's fine. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Where's my purple now? Pansy purple. Pansy purple. That's gonna give us like a super nice neutral yellow, but I'm not trying to make a super neutral yellow. I'm just trying to make a slightly more neutral yellow than what we started with. So I'm gonna add that much and hope it's enough. That is not big enough of a thing. You can't even see what I'm doing. Just working on this. Don't worry about it. Alrighty. Did I even add purple to this? What the heck is going on? No, I practically did not. Okay. This is not working the way that I want it to be working. There we go. So the purple's like a weird chunky purple. Like I should have added, maybe I should have added water or something to it. There we go. We got like an off mute yellow now. There wasn't a lot of purple. Just enough. So why did we add purple? Because it's the complementary color of yellow, and when you combined them, you make neutral colors. So I wanted a yellow that didn't match the super vibrant yellow. That's going to be Momma Monster. So I added a little bit of purple, and now instead of a super bright yellow, we have this like off yellow. I don't know if you can even see that, but we're going to add it. and it's gonna look great. Because you gotta remember too, with these yellows, once they go into the firing the second time, once they get their clear coat over them, they like tend to brighten up a lot. A lot. So you think this is like a nice calm yellow, and then you put the clear cone 6 over it, and you're stuck with like a bright lemon, which is what we want. We love bright, vibrant colors, which is why in my artwork I use a lot of underglaze, because I feel like, first of all, I love glazes. I love the chemistry that is like ceramic glazes, because it's a chemical reaction for the heat, which makes glazes on pots. But like underglaze, we're working with pigmentation in clay. So you're working with like a completely different set of rules. And I like super bright, vibrant colors. And this set of rules gives me the best, most consistent, super bright colors for all of my artwork. Especially like my bugs that I sculpt, they're all very, very brightly colored, like bugs, and like attributes to them are very brightly colored. Okie dokie. All right, putting this beautiful little stripe on it. The way that the legs and the bottom of this look, it almost looks like I made a yellow diaper for it. I did not. Or if I did, I didn't mean it. This bear looks so accurate. I'm a little upset though, I could not put the little antennas. It's just too small of a detail. This is already, if you think about ceramics in general, this is the size of my hand. So all these small details that we're like painting today are minuscule. They're like super, super miniature, extremely small compared to what you would normally be glazing or what you would expect to be glazing. But that's our teddy bear. He's done. I don't think I'm, oh no, I've got to figure out this. Oops, I did not drag it to the right spot. Am I good? Thank you. Okay. We're done with the little teddy bear. He's so hard to see on the mama bear, but I do believe that once he gets the clear coat over him, it'll be super, super easy to see that little teddy bear right there. So let's do our random generator, number generator, to see what we will be working on next. So we have gotten the teddy bear done. We have gotten, let me cross that out. Okay, and we have done the sock, because that's the one that I started with anyways. Alrighty, random number generator. What do you got for me? Number 3. Why? Why? You don't see me struggling enough to match these colors. You want to choose the blocks, the thing that I don't want to do, because they are the hardest colors to try to match. Like, what are these colors? What are these colors? What are these colors? I gotta figure it out. Okay. We're just gonna get close enough. We're just gonna get close enough. So let's start with the green one. Actually, let's start with taking all of the teal off. Let's take the teal off. Come on. It is. Whoa. Almost peeled her off. Or like tipped her over by trying to peel this. There we go. There we go. Okay, so this one says ABC. This one says 1, 2, 3. And this one, oh, thank God, doesn't have anything on it. Ambiguous. We love it. Okay, so whichever color I don't get the closest to, that one, the smallest one, right? So pretty much all these. No, I have it like all over my shirt. I got underglaze all over me. How'd I do that? Hold on, give me a minute. I need to clean up my area over here. Maybe even have to go get a new parchment paper. Getting all the colors that we already did off of this palette, even though I had so much of all of it. What are we listening to? I wanted relaxing lo-fi, and he's talking about getting in a fight. Where's my remote? I mean, I like the song. I just don't like it for what we're doing right now. What in the world? I'm keeping that close. That might happen again. Hold on. You never know. You never know. Okie dokie. So this, I'm going to tackle the brown because what even is this color? It's like an acorn-ish color. So it needs brown, it needs white, it needs, and I'll probably do cream. It needs brown, it needs cream, it needs red. Maybe a little orange. We'll figure it out. Start with brown. I'm going to show you guys, this one's going to take a little bit longer, so I'm going to show you like the palette. Can you see this? Okay. So I'm gonna bring out the main color, which will be this brown. So we're gonna start with that much. That feels like it's easy to add to. And we'll also, that's way too much already because we haven't even started adding stuff. It's okay. So I'd like to add the white or the cream to it right now so that we can lessen up how dark this is. Maybe the cream should have been the base of this color so that we can add the brown into the cream color. Yeah, so now we need to add warmth to it by adding like reds and oranges. I'm gonna add red, and then I'll start adding yellows to it as we start getting closer and closer to the color. Because I don't think orange is enough of a color change. We don't want a lot of red. There we go. That's not a lot of red. Hopefully enough to change the color though. Kind of. It's definitely got a red hue to it, but like I was saying, that's got that yellow acorniness to it. So I want to add just a little bit more red. Not a lot. Just enough. Okay, now I need to add yellow to it. And I'm gonna hope and pray the yellow turns it into the color that we want, because if not, we're getting whatever color it's gonna be. That's all I've got. That's all I've got. How much yellow do I put in this? Whoa, that was a big dollop. That was a big. Ah! Okay, for as big of a yellow dollop as that is, that made it creamy, creamish. That's more of like this color than this one. What am I missing? What color should I add? What color do you think will make this? Hold on. This is the color we're trying to get. I'll put it up here. This is the color we're trying to color match. And this is the color we currently have. So what color should I add to it to get this a little bit more accurate? It's pretty close now that I'm like looking at it a little bit closer. I got pretty close. I think it needs more red. I do. I think it needs more red. Okay. We're doing it. Nobody wants to help me try to figure out these colors. It's okay. It's okay. Figure it out. We'll figure it out together. You'll just have to watch me struggle a little bit longer. I'm gonna add a bit more red. A bit more red. I'm getting close. I'm about to call it close enough. One last Hail Mary with a little bit of orange. I've been looking for you, started following all the way back from you making stickers. Hi! I'm back! It's been 4 long years, but I'm back! Are you excited? We're no longer making stickers, but we're making art still, kind of. Welcome, welcome. If you could drop some hearts, that'd be great. We only have 2,000 hearts right now. It's not enough. It's not enough. My husband is taunting me in the kitchen, trying to make me laugh. And I won't do it. I found your STC. What's STC? Sticker. Oh, a sticker you sent me a long time ago. Oh. Yeah. Heck yes. I have fish brain, and on a very serious note, I do have memory issues. So I am so very sorry if I don't remember you or something that you're talking about from something that I would do in my past streaming. It's all just a blur. Although it's only 4 years ago, a lot of it is like a blur for me. For my fish memory. So, sorry that I don't remember what sticker you're talking about. Okay, I think adding orange was the move. I do think that I'm a bit pale compared to this one, but I do want to call that close enough. I'm no expert, but come on, that's pretty good. I feel like we did great. We added so many different colors to that, and we got so very close. Bubs, look at this. Look how close I got. We added brown, cream, red, yellow, and orange. Look how close we got.
Super close.
Right? Very proud. Um, 10 o'clock for letting, or bringing Link.
Tomorrow?
Yeah, she texted. But can you join my live and go send me a bunch of likes?
Who sent you the first 1,000?
I sent myself a like. Okay. We have this cream color already like as a color. So now we just need to worry about this green, right? And then we'll determine which one we didn't get close enough. And then we'll paint that one the smallest. I think we're not going to get close enough to this one. I have no idea how to do this one. She said, I sent you the second 1,000. Thanks. I really appreciate the help. Sharing it, liking it, getting as many people in our community as possible. A lot of people don't know I'm back. So if we could boost me on the For You page for the people that already love and want to be a part of this. And then for everybody that doesn't even know that we're here yet, I'd love to try to get as many people. Dude, we do have this color. This is like lighter and I don't even care. I feel like we wasted so much time on this color that I'm good with this being the color for the green one. I just want to poke it. No. Responsible adult. Yeah, dude, that's the same color. That's the same color. I don't want to hear it. We are doing it because it's an hour into the stream and we have done 2 objects. And you can't even see one of them because it blends in with the mama. Okie dokie, we've got our 3 colors. We gotta... Okay, when I can't open the orange later, you come back and you show me this. You show me this. And you be like, you don't complain about anything, Allie. You closed it in the rim of it. If I don't clean this before like the end of the night, it's... Yeah, no, it's my own fault that I can't open it. You tell me later. You tell me later. I told you so. You should have cleaned it properly. Future Allie's gonna be pissed about that lid. All right, moving on. Oh, I got it on my... That's what I get. I got it on my shirt. That's what I get. Okie dokie. So, let's get our colors. Get our colors. Stop talking, get our colors. Boom, boom, boom. Fix y'all. Hello, welcome back to your seat where I whisper in your ear. Hello. Alrighty, we did really, really good for this blue and this brown. I want to make them the most prominent colors, and then we'll do the tan as the smallest. Is it exactly opposite what I said we were going to do? Did I think we were going to make these colors as good as I did? Are we going to roll with it? Y'all are way too tall. What is up here? Other than the TV that I have no idea what it's playing. So how about you guys don't watch that just in case? There we go. Sorry. Had to take your entertainment away. Look at that. We're already at 4,000 likes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to see if I can share it. Nope. Can't share my own life. That's dumb. Okay. Okay. Let me figure out. I'm gonna do the brown first. I think I'm gonna make it the bottom block. This is a bad shirt. Next time I'm doing underglazing, no long sleeves. I was worried that I was gonna get cold Wednesday I got very cold and it ruined my entire outfit. So today's outfit, because I had to plan my bows around my outfit, but I couldn't find my gray bows, so I had to wear black, whatever. Planning my outfit, I planned long sleeves because I didn't want to be cold. And now my long sleeves are just getting into everything, causing a mess. A havoc, if you would. Okay, so Lincoln has barely played with these blocks. The reason these blocks are like such a significant piece for the mama is because they kind of represent, and at least for me, in this entire weight of the world situation we're dealing with Momma Monster and what she's kind of representing, I feel like it's all the little things, is every single time I had to clean his room, because he doesn't make a mess in his room. He doesn't even go in his room. He's a baby. How can he go make a mess in his own room? We make a mess in his room. That's where we change him. That's where we change all of his diapers. That's where we get him ready for bed. That's where we wake him up. And in the middle of the nights when you have to go in the other room and have to sleep with him, that's where we go. And that's why it's always a mess. These blocks are decorations in his room. And I always find myself kind of laughing at the idea that I have to clean a room for someone who doesn't use the room. And I thought that that was just another weight of the world. It's not just the living room. It's not just all the bottles you have to wash. It's not all the laundry you have to fold. It is not all the messes that you can think of. It's the room for the baby that can't play with the toys that are somehow everywhere. And the clothes is everywhere. The binkies are everywhere. And the binkies are nowhere because they're all lost. And then the bottles are also lost, but somehow found. And then the ones you find are disgusting. And it's every bottle wash and every little thing. And I wanted the blocks to represent the weight of the room, the cleaning, the constant movement, although you're told to always take it easy and savor the moments. How? What moments? And here I am a year later going, I should have savored the moments. I did my best at savoring what I could. Mom guilt. She's a hell of a drug. This is looking so cute. Gotta get the bottom real good. I'm so glad we had this color. What did I mix it for before? I don't know, but I'm so glad I did. Probably a bug or my moss or something, but I'm so glad. I'm so glad. It's already been such a long day. We woke up early. We went to the beach. We had fun. It's been such a long day. Okay, now we just have the cream one. And look at that, dude. I hope that it gives us the bottle. What number is the bottle? Number 2. Okay, instead of the random number generator, how about you all decide as I do the cream one, what number we should do. You guys are the random number generator now. 1 through 8, but you can't use number 1, can't use number 8, and now you can't use number 3. 1 through 8, not 1, not 3, not 8. What are we doing next? Pick a number. Pick a number. Okie dokie, creamsicle. Oh God, no, that'd be orange. I cannot wait to see, once these are fully done, how they're gonna look or where I even want to display them. So after these monsters are done, we're moving on to this new project called a story time. I don't remember the name of the story time, but we're making creatures and we're making this beautiful story along with the creatures, and it's going to be fun and it's going to be exciting. And then you can also learn how to sculpt the creatures that I'm making while we're doing it. It's going to be a great little adventure we're having. I'm very excited for it. But this is just like the, hey, let's get started into streaming again, and then let's do this cool thing. Cool things coming. But right now we're just talking and we're just chatting it up. We're trying to get back together. We're just hanging out. We're making friends. We're back at the beginning of this process. 7 and 2. I will choose between the two, which one I like better, determined on the what it is. I need to figure out what 7 and what 2 is. I already know which one I'm doing. I'm gonna do number 2. Because my brain says that would be the most satisfying thing to do, since it's the only thing left on this side other than that binky. It's the bottle! Number 2 is the bottle. I'm not going to tell you what number 7 was, because maybe you'll vote for it again. But we will be doing the bottle. The bottle is awesome, but also not so awesome. Hear me out. Let me move these blocks. Hear me out. Here's the bottle. Here's the story. I'll clean those up eventually. Okay. The bottle is this cute little red bottle. There you go. You can see it. Let me move the sock too. We had our other example still up. So this cute little Tommy Tippy red bottle. Most of the bottles he was drinking from were like the Dr. Brown's anti-colic bottle. But these were my favorite. These are the easiest for him to hold. Now that he's 11 months old, I like how big it is for like packing it to go places. And it's just easier to clean than the whole big, long, regular Dr. Brown's bottle. And also, this one looks cuter when I sculpt it. So it was my favorite, even though it's not the one that he used the most as a baby. It's the one he used the most right now. This one's my favorite color out of the whole rainbow sphere of the ones that we have. We have like 3 that are like off shades of blue. Like they could not come up with purple. I don't have a purple one. They're Pokemon. I'm about to collect all the Tommy Tippy colors. So we're gonna do this. How ambitious am I gonna be? Yep. Will it go red, white stripe, red stripe? How do you do clear? I already erased the gray, so that's not the answer. And by erased, I mean there's no trace of the gray. We'll see. I know the handles will be white. I know the handles will be white. We'll see. I also want to put this little Tommy Tippy star on it. The little... We'll see. Oh, I got the hiccups. I have the hiccups and nothing to drink. Babe! See if my husband will get me something to drink. Babe! He's supposed to be watching the live. I shouldn't have to yell. I don't think... There we go. But I had the hiccups. I need something to drink. Well, I don't have the hiccups anymore, but I still need something to drink. I don't know. I'm thirsty. Can you quench it? Sorry, I know my hand's all the way in the way. There we go. Boom shakalaka, boom shakalaka, boom, boom, boom. Yes. All right. Look how much better it looks now that they're not all ridiculously bright teal. Alrighty. I think that I'm going to start with the most delicate detail, which is the white. Is this just water?
No, it's this hot water.
Thank you. What are we doing for dinner? Huh? Okay. We'll figure it out after I'm done. How many times have I asked you?
I don't know, but I'm gonna show up with a patty at some point. You're gonna be asking what. I'm gonna give you a sandwich with a bunch of chicken nuggets in it.
A sandwich with chicken nuggets? Okay.
Upscale, you know what I mean?
It's upscaled chicken nuggets. Yes. And before y'all ask, yes, it is 9 p.m. Yes, I have not eaten yet. No, I don't plan to eat while still alive. So, I'll be eating after 10 p.m. Don't question it. I've got a baby. That's a year old now. I don't know. I don't think I can use that excuse anymore. I chose finding all of these items and doing my makeup over eating dinner before going live. I didn't say I was the most responsible person. But I'll fight one of y'all if you do it. Almost knocked over my water. We haven't eaten either yet. It's 9:17. Yeah. We still have 40 more minutes of this. I don't know when we'll be eating. Because I'm sure what's going to happen is I'm going to be like, oh, I'm done streaming. And then Ben's going to be like, oh, let's put in the nugs now. And then it'll be 20 minutes later. So it's like, we're not eating till 10:30. Anyways. It's all good. No harm, no foul. Gotta work hard. Gotta work hard. Okay, I'm putting these little handles on to do this stripe across this top. Now, I cannot guarantee that this stripe is going to stay when I put the red on, but best of intentions is that it will have a white stripe across the top. I don't know if this detail is too small and if I'm just going to bulldozer it with the red on accident. Or if any of this matters and it's even going to show up, because white usually, not usually, but sometimes will burn off in the kiln because the pigmentation, for whatever reason, my white underglaze usually ends up just being clear, which is fine because the clay that I use is basically white anyways. I think I'm going to do like the tip of it white just to do the translucency of the bottle, or to like show the translucency of the bottle, because I'm not doing gray. I think the white tip should translate well. What do you think? White translates well for translucent? Who has eaten dinner today and what did you eat? I need ideas because my only option is chicken nuggets. Okay, let's put the red. Also, so the red bottle has the red and black. Red and black are the colors for my art. It's not a company. My artistic channel. What would you call it? What would you even call it? Y'all are doing breakfast for dinner? Yes. Breakfast for dinner is iconic. We love a good breakfast for dinner. For the longest time, I didn't like a single breakfast food, so we would never do that. But then after the pregnancy, you know, taste buds change. Literally, your entire life changes, including what food you will and will not eat. And I'm a breakfast person now. I eat eggs. I never used to eat eggs. And I prefer more savory things now. So if you guys have or haven't heard of the old wives' tale about whether you're going to know if you have a boy or a girl, depending on the mother's cravings, wildly accurate for everyone that I've ever talked to about it. So here's the theory. And then you guys tell me, y'all have had children. Y'all have children. Y'all are mothers. Or if you're not a mother, maybe you know a mother. So the old wives' tale is that if the mother starts craving sweets and fruits, so like dessert stuff and fruits, you're going to have a girl. But if the mom craves savory things and spicy things, like vegetables or like cheeses and like meats, then you're gonna have a boy. Well, throughout the entire pregnancy, I, being a huge sweet tooth, did not want anything sweet, was repulsed. Like I remember my husband, because you know emotions are fluctuating when pregnant. When he would try to cheer me up, he'd bring me chocolates, and I'm like, I'd rather throw up in my own mouth, you know, over dramatic because pregnant. Yeah, I was like, I'd rather not. And that was like I loved like a chocolate bars and candy bars and stuff. And every time he'd get it for me during the pregnancy, I'd be like, oh God, you know, what are you doing? I never want to see that stuff ever. So I think that came out pretty good. And I think we can still nail the star. I think the star is a bit ambitious, but if we hate it, we can do something about it. I'm sure. We'll figure it out, but we're doing a star. So, yeah, like my taste buds completely changed to savory things after being sweet tooth my entire life. I didn't even know what to eat or like what to snack on because this is not my type of like food. So, even after the pregnancy, I haven't really gone back to sweets the same. I don't prefer sweets at all. And honestly, like, I still can't find the right savory snacks that really hit that spot like sweets did. But I also had like 30 years of eating sweets before, like 30 years experience eating sweets. I've got a year experience eating savory. So if you guys have savory snack ideas, give them all. Give them. Put them here. I need them. Because, okay, here's the problem. It's not that I can't find savory snacks. I can't find low-carb savory snacks. Because I cannot have lots of carbs. All right, who thinks we can do a star without making it look dumb? I don't know either. Let's see. How many fingers does it take to stabilize my hand? Sorry, I have to like awkwardly cuddle y'all, but I think I can do what I'm trying to do. Does anyone recognize the tool in my hand? Oh my gosh. Look how good that's. I don't think you can see how good that's. I need you to see it. It looks so good. Look at it. It looks so good. We nailed it. We nailed it. All righty. Choose a number, 1 through 8. You can't use, okay, 3 through 8. Choose a number, can't use 8. 3 through 8, can't use 8. We can finally put the dirty bottle where it goes. I'm going to lose it if I don't put it near the sink. Doesn't matter, I'm not going to put it near the sink anyways. Nailed it, perfect. 7. We're back to 7. Oh, you both said 7. I was okay. Secretly in my heart, I was hoping you guys would have different numbers so I could choose again whichever one was the easiest. I'm lazy. So, we're doing 7. You know what 7 is? It's the onesie. The problem with the onesie... Don't look at me like that. The problem with the onesie is it's all black with white lettering. I have to do the white lettering first because I can't put the white lettering over the black. Which means I have to paint around the lettering. Which means we're doing squiggly lines. There's no way. I barely did the star. There's no... First of all, look how cute. This is what we brought him home in. It says player 3 has entered the game. Me and my husband, both big gamers. Big gamers. I'm not writing all that. I was like, oh, I can make the Joy-Con. Do you see how small this onesie? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. He came. I don't know if you guys can even see it, but this is our example right here. Really hoping there was another number other than 7. It's okay. We do the hardest ones so that the rest are a breeze. I say that, none of them are going to be a breeze. Okay. Just had these colors out, which is perfect. Perfect. I just gotta peel off this. You got this. Thank you. I will try my best. Hey babe, guess how many likes we're up to? 5,000, that's what you think?
Maybe.
We're at 9.9 thousand. We're almost at 10,000. We got to 10,000 last time. Ooh, I almost tipped her over. Did you guys see that? Keeps happening. I can't focus. We're almost at 10,000 likes. Take it serious. You know who you're talking to? I'm the most serious person on this planet. Just kidding. You got this. It says 16.9 on my side. There's no way. Wait a second. Let me refresh my page. I'm just worried I'm not going to see y'all's comments when I do that. But I'm sorry. We got to. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. It says 10.2K now. Thank you. Mine says 10.2. All right. Something's wrong with Rachel. Or, Lil Dirty. Something's wrong with Lil Dirty. What am I doing? The onesie. Y'all got me distracted with the likes. I distracted myself. Don't let me project this onto y'all. Calm down, okay? My ADHD is in full swing today. Okay, we're doing the letters first. I send out, come back, 10.5. Mine says 11.5 now. Maybe it just hasn't caught up. Like, there's still hearts coming up the side. There we go. Okie dokie. What am I even doing? Okay. Do a dollop here in the middle. And then like another. Honestly, no. What I do is I make this little area just white. Alright? The whole area is white. Because we got to put the black over it, and the black's going to be over, like, bearing. So we're going to put the black over it, and then what we'll do is we'll, like, carve out whatever we want to be white, and we just won't add black in those areas. That way we don't have to also do, like, a super detailed white and then a super detailed black. I just need that to dry. So we're going to wait for a minute. What do you guys want to talk about while we're waiting? I have a tapper going for you. Yes. Yes. Like the auto tapper things. 10 out of 10. That's what you need. You need an auto tapper for my likes. He's so supportive. It's not going to keep up? What? I put a lid on top of a lid, and now I don't know how to get the lid that I put on top of a lid off.
Is the lid squared?
Yes, look what I did. Look. And I was like, why isn't it twisting? Now I've got a bunch of glaze. If you wonder why I struggle behind the scenes, or how I struggle behind the scenes. Easily. Easily. What?
Okay, you got it.
Yeah, I got it. I do have to pause for a second. I have to run to the bathroom because I drank a lot of water before this. Okay, y'all stare at Momma Monster in the face. I will be back. Give me just a couple minutes. I love you guys. I'll be right back. We gotta wait for it to dry anyways. Yeah. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okie dokie. I'm gonna do all the easy areas, and then I'm gonna do the finite detail area. Gotta cuddle you again. Don't mind me. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. I can't tell you how many onesies that I went through when I was looking for like what outfit we would take him home. And like I knew that nobody else would see it but me and like my village, because thank God I have such a supportive family here that they were all home waiting for me to bring Lincoln in, and they got to see his outfit, which is awesome. But I think I bought like 6 or 7 different outfits that I were like, these are just the cutest outfits that I can find and that I want to maybe possibly bring him home in. But just in general, I'd like to, while he's still newborn size, if he even was going to be. You never know. These are things that I want to have memories of like him wearing super cute, adorable things. So it ended up becoming Player 3's Ender the Game. I don't remember why, but we did have like 2 of these exact same shirt. So it made it perfect because I was able to keep one in like I have a memories thing for me. And then I just have like an in general like clothes and memories for him type of like storage. So in memories for me, I could keep one just for my memories of like, no, I don't have to put this into a teddy bear or a blanket one day. Like, this is mine for me. And he looked super cute in it. We had like a little beanies, like the little beanies, and they had little bear ears, so he had like a light blue bear-eared beanie on when we brought him home with his player 3 has entered the game shirt. And then we had little socks that had little kitty cats on them because we wanted our cats to be a little bit more familiar, not as scared with him. So we had put those socks out on where the cats usually like lay. Oh, excuse you, ma'am, that's rude. So where the cats usually lay, and they laid on those, they laid on the shoes, so then, or the socks, so then they could recognize him when he came home. Anyways, so I'm making the controller, I've decided. And it curves up, goes down a little bit, curves back up, like that. And we just have dots we gotta worry about. Boom, boom, boom. That looks like a controller to me. That looks like a controller to me. Here we go. That looks like a little controller. Let me put some dots on it. There we go. Look at that. That's a little controller, dude. It's close enough to a little controller. I know it's supposed to be a little controller. I say 3 new messages, but like did not scroll at all. Sorry I'm late. What foolishness did I miss? None. We behaved today. All right, recap. So we've been randomly number generating adjacent all of the small details. So at the beginning I showed off all of the things that are on here that I have in person, and I can go over them again really quick now that we've gotten some of these done. I'll go over the ones that we've done and where they are, and the ones that we still have to do and what they are. So the very first one that I worked on was this sock up here, this little blue sock. And the story behind the blue sock is basically just, it's a cute sock, and every time I think of his little feetsies or his little socks, it's this blue one with no other real story to it other than just like, this is what I think of, so this is the one. And then we painted the teddy bear. The teddy bear was randomly number generated. Unfortunately, we do not have the teddy bear because he sleeps with it every night. It's in his crib right now, and he is currently cuddling with it. Or at least when I started 2 hours ago, he was. So I made it my background so that we could see. This is the day of my gender reveal. This is the teddy bear that we brought home, and he cuddles every day that has his heartbeat in it. So this is what we put right here, which is hard to see because Momma Monster is also yellow. But we did a pretty stellar job at that little teddy bear, and that is a super special teddy bear for me, but it's also a super special teddy bear for Lincoln because he sleeps with it every night now. And then we moved on to these blocks, which I thought were going to be a lot harder than they were, because they're these blocks and what they represent, and like we've got a bunch of random colors of them, and what they represent is like the tidiness and the cleanliness, because these are decorations in his room, versus like he was just too small to play with them. I still think they're a little bit big for him right now, but they're just like in his room, and I always clean them or I always move them different places, and so I just find it represents like having to clean his room, even though like he can't even use his own room. Sorry, I'm trying to change the angle of the camera because it's crooked. We're sideways and I can't get it to be straight. Just be straight. There we go. But now you can see the TV again. There we go. So the blocks kind of represent like how much I have to clean over and over and over again. And they've got letters and numbers, but I don't think I'm accentuating them. I don't want to, so I'm not going to. Then I asked chat to choose the next number, randomly generate it for me, and they chose 7 and 2. So number 2 was the bottle that kind of finished this little section we had. So I have this bottle that he used earlier today, rainbow bottle colors, but I chose this one and we recreated it. Even the star that's on the Tommy Tippy bottles, and I think the star is just beautiful detail. And then they wanted 7. They demanded 7. And we did, we have this is our onesie for 7. And so I did the remote control. I kind of messed it up a little bit, but we're here for the chaos. I'm sure that I could like scrape it off or something, but that's a finite detail for later. We still have to do. We'll show you where they are on here and what they look like in person. First things first, we have the diaper down here. And what I want to do is do a white diaper, but I want these like, they've got these lines, they've got these squiggles. These specific squiggles that I want to recreate, because I've had to look at these diapers for 11 months now, and it's not going to end anytime soon because he was potty trained and now he's no longer potty trained because we didn't keep up with it, because parenting, it's crazy. So the diapers need to have specific design with specific colors. The next thing, the blanket that I handmade him, crocheted it myself. We're going to paint it here. We're just going to match the color. We're not going to do anything crazy. And then we've got the binkies. This binky and this binky. I only have one of the 2 binkies. This is one of them. Look how cute this color is. Exactly, almost exactly like the blanket. So we can use the same. So we'll do these like back to back, or at least when we have the color mixed together. The other one that I want to do is the exact same binky, only it's like this blue-ish color, but we don't have it currently because it's at his abuelita's house. So I'll just paint it for you, but that's the binky. And then that's it. That's all we have. We only have those 4 things to do. Is that a lot? I still feel like there's so much to do. How do we like this angle from Wednesday's angle? Do we like it? I'm enjoying the idea of I can still show you where my hands are. You can still see me. I see you. I can talk to you because you're right here. But I don't need multiple angles. I don't need to try to figure it out. You just have to deal with an obnoxious light ring. What do you think? How do we feel? Tell me. So we did the bottle, check. Blocks, check. Diaper, no. Blanket, no. Binky, no. Onesie, check. We started with 8 things. We have 3 things left. The binkies don't count as 2 separate things. They are one thing. Technically, there'd be 9. Cool angle. You like it? You like it? You like it? Thanks for the recap. I got you. I got you any day. I like to think it through as well. So like all of them are something that represents just one more piece to the puzzle that makes me feel like I'm carrying the weight of the world when I am taking care of Lincoln, right? So like the entire idea, we're going to take a pause real quick from what we're doing because it is 9:47, so maybe we should start winding down. We'll do the last 4. Maybe I'll make a video. Maybe that's what we'll do the next live. We still have her horns and stuff, but what was I gonna say? No, the bright blue is a wax. What was I saying when I was like, let's wind down, let me talk to you about this? Yeah, this is like a wax and you peel it off. All this bright teal blue was to like prevent, like you see this spillage, this yellow. When we take this teal off, this yellow won't be there. We'll have a clean slate. And then when I was painting this yellow, I didn't have to worry about not getting these edges and things like that. So it just protects and almost like makes it, you know, How do I explain it? I don't know. What was I just trying to say to you guys as we wind down and not finish the last little bits? We were talking about Momma Monster and what she represents and how each of these items correlate to the weight of the world. Okay, we're back on track. We're back on track. I just needed to take a moment. So when like pouring my feelings out into this piece, and I was adding, like I was talking about earlier, it started with the sock, with the idea of like Monsters Inc. And it's so cute. It was an easy sculpture. She's carrying a baby, and then I went like, oh my god, the sock, every load of laundry, washed, dried, put away, resorted, sorted again, resorted, sold, given to Goodwill, bought new ones, 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, and now we're at 18 months. So like it was one of those of like, it's not just a sock. It's not just a sock. It's everything that comes with the idea of a clean sock. He can't do it himself. Somebody's got to do it. And as the stay-at-home mom, that is my job. Thank God I have a great husband who helps take the load off of me and does it with me. But like just one more sock. And as I was pouring all of that emotion into this extremely eensy weensy itty titty bitty little bitty witty so cute. As I was pouring all of that emotion into it, I went, well, that's not enough. The rest of her looks so bare. There's more things that make me feel like this sock made me feel, and as I continued to explore that, I made the blanket next. The blanket was like something that I worked hours on. I crocheted it from a piece of yarn into a blanket that is no longer big enough for him. We're 11 months in. Today, 11 months in. And it's already not big enough. And it took me 6+ hours to make. And it's the... It didn't matter how long it takes. It didn't matter that it doesn't fit. It matters that I provided for him and I made something for him out of love. But doing that a lot takes a lot. It takes a lot out of you. And that's the weight that I wanted to show in that piece. Well, in a blanket. Like, how can you really show that in a piece? But like, in the blanket, I wanted to show like, that was the one thing that I made completely by hand to give to him, to provide and love for him, other than like what you naturally finally like do for your like for him anyways. And then it moved to like the weight of that, of feeling like, oh, I want to provide as much as I can organically for him all the time, to like, but what he organically provides for me, every diaper change, every middle of the night diaper blowout, every diaper blowout that I was on my own. It was all of it. It was all of it. It's so much. It's all encompassing. And it's not just a diaper. It's every diaper. It's every diaper genie bag of stinky poo that you have to take out because you can't just leave it. Every time you open the diaper genie and the whole room just ruined. It's not just a diaper, it's all of them, and it's all of what it comes with, and it's one more weight to the world. And then I think that I did the onesie after that to kind of emphasize the importance of bringing him home, and like the outfit that he was wearing, and like how much the clothes cost, and how many people provided clothing for my baby, and just like the contribution that everyone has been able to put into just bringing this little life here. And it just another weight, just another thing to make sure that everyone in the village is appreciated, thought about, included, because now it's not just me, it's my little village, my little dude, he's got his own village too, you know? So it was like, it was the weight of bringing that into my world. And then we made the binkies because I needed something to be mad at, because I was like super sad and sentimental and like reminiscing, like even talking about it, I'm very emotional about what everything represents to me. And but the binkies were a personal like slight, right? I have a vendetta against these binkies, and I hid the binky on the tail over here because we are constantly losing binkies. 2 binkies costs $16.99. Nobody's got money to keep losing binkies. And I'm convinced he squirrels them away in some hidey hole that one day I will find when he no longer needs binkies. And I'm gonna find out where all my money went, because I'm gonna find all those binkies. But it was, I think the binkies represent more than just that. Like it's, every binky lost, every dollar having to be spent, every, you know, minuscule item that comes with providing a binky. It's not just a binky. It's the $16 that got us to this binky that he's going to literally launch with his tongue across the living room and then look at me like, where's my binky? But he doesn't see the binkies across the living room. He sees I'm safe and I want to go to sleep. And if I ask mommy for a binky, she's going to give me a binky. Where's my binky? He doesn't know he did it. He has no idea. He's a baby. Let him be a baby. But also, forget your binky. They're all lost. We started a different type of binky because we have lost so many of these binkies. This is the only binky that he would use for a while. We lost so many of these binkies. I have now started using other binkies because I've gotten to the point where I'm borderline refusing to buy him more of these binkies because they're so expensive. So that's the binkies. What else do I have? So these 3 things. I think we've covered pretty well why the teddy bear is so very important, because it's his heartbeat. But it's not just that. It was like, when you go from 0 kids to a kid, the community around you like changes a lot, because people want to be there for you in a way that you've never experienced before, because you've never been a parent before, so you don't know what it's like to have somebody else love something that you would absolutely just die for. And so the teddy bear like almost represents more than he sleeps with it every day, more than it has his heartbeat in it because of the ultrasound. It was like when we got the ultrasound, when we put his heartbeat in it, that bear couldn't be more perfect. And there was never a more perfect stuffed animal to put his heartbeat in. And it's been a very significant part of the nursery, and everyone has played his heartbeat. Everyone has touched that teddy bear. Everyone has hugged that teddy bear. My older sister got yelled at for holding the teddy bear by her daughter when her daughter was 3 years old, because she is chaos and we love her. But she goes, "Mommy, that's Lincoln's bear." Lincoln was still in my belly. Lincoln was still in the womb. My sister is already getting lectured for holding that bear. So there are layers to each of these pieces, and I think the teddy bear is more community, like the onesie was more of like a community, but the teddy bear was more towards the beginning of like, my life really changed a lot when I got pregnant because of who was around me and who became around me were more proactive in my son's life. And it was such a beautiful like transition of like me, myself, and I to it's all about Lincoln. And I absolutely love that. And I love seeing the people there for him and like interact with him and everything. So it was like a huge part of this sculpture shown throughout like different methods. The blocks we talked about a lot. What are you waving for? Are you eating without me? I still have 2 more minutes. Let me finish my story.
So you don't want to chicken nuggets yet?
Now I have to edit this when I'm doing it to cut this part out. No, I don't want a chicken nug sandwich. Is that really what you meant? Bring it over here. Bring it over here. There's no way you just made a chicken nugget sandwich. Earlier in the stream, I went, I want something to eat for dinner. And he was like, you know what we're going to eat? Because I've already asked 8 times. It's chicken nuggets. It wasn't going to change. It never was going to change. And he goes, well, you're really going to be messed up when I turn around and bring you a burger. And I said, what, like a chicken sandwich? And he goes, yeah, a chicken nugget sandwich. And I said, I don't want that. This man is waving while I'm having a very serious moment with you guys and trying to... I'm crying. I cried 3 minutes ago talking to you about what this sculpture represents, my fine art. Get out of here. Get out of here. This is the dinner he just made me. Get out. Get out. He's fired. He's fired. He's fired. Fired. I'm gonna eat it though. I'm gonna eat it though. Hold on. We gotta rate it. Hold on. You're fired. Actually though, the pickles sold it for me. I'm going to try it. I am. And then I'll finish. Well, I don't even know what I was talking about anymore, guys. I'm so off track. I'm so off track. Uncle Bean is fired. Did you hear that, Uncle Bean? You're fired. Fired. Sumi Cheeto, you're fired. It's just gross.
Okay, I'll pick something else. I'll dig through the freezer and find something.
No, just give me the chicken nuggets. I just don't want it with bread.
Little mini pie.
There's no way you just put that in a sandwich for me because we only had 3 nuggets. What's Bean's middle name? We gotta make a middle name for Bean because I'm a... It's like the Binky situation. I just wanna... But I'm not violent. I'm not violent. I'm gonna order myself Wendy's is what I'm gonna do. Bean pod. Bean pod, I can't. Bean pod. Okay. Middle name fired. Bean fired. Alright guys, I gotta go. I don't even remember what I was distracted by. I'm sorry. I think I was talking about these decoration and everything it takes to clean his nursery, even though he doesn't make the mess. And every bottle, every mom knows, every bottle washed, every bottle, and dad, every mom and dad and papa and whoever else has always done all of the cleaning bottles for the birds, That one, no other meaning. The full meaning for this bottle is every bottle scrubbed. Every bottle I had to hold. Okay, hold on. You guys get an extra 3 minutes. Start saying your goodbyes. I have to tell you this story, okay? Holding bottles. Lincoln convinced his abuelita that he did not know how to hold his bottle. For 2 months after he could hold his bottle by himself, I get a text message 2 months into him holding his own bottle independently. We would put him in his playpen and give him his bottle, and we would go sit on the couch or walk away and do dishes or whatever, and he would just drink his bottle on his own, holding it. She texts me, 2 months of doing so. She texts me and she goes, I didn't know he could do this. I wait a few seconds. I get a photo. Lincoln holding his bottle, drinking. I said, uh-huh. And then it processed what she meant. And I went, wait. Because if you think that I'm just this dramatic, A, in person, or B, on this live, no, you are sorely mistaken. I am this dramatic in text message as well. So she got wait 18 times, individually text to her. Don't worry about it. Mother-in-law, she understands the assignment. So I put, wait. Are you telling me you've been holding his bottle for the past 2 months, even though he's been able to do it on his own? I didn't think I needed to tell her that. I thought he would just do it. She goes, no, what he would do is every time she would go to take the bottle, he'd put his hands down. Or like she would like try to move like her hand away from the bottle, and he would do this. He would just put his hands down. He would just put them to his side. Put them down. I don't know what to do. So then I told her, I said, put his hands on the bottle, remove your hand, let the bottle fall. He'll catch it and put it in his mouth. He knows what to do. Don't let him play you. She goes, SOB. He really does. He really does. He played me. I said, yes! You got played! Yes, he played you. He sure did. I wonder what else he's getting away with over there, because I'm sure he's getting away with murder. But somebody's got to let him. So as long as it's not me, I don't care. But yeah, that's my bottle story for you. Okay, I love you guys. Good night. Good night.